Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. I hope you're all getting geared up this week for Friday's full moon and that you guys are starting to get a game plan for your manifestation and you've got your notebooks for where you want your life direction to be moving, your life path purpose, your forever partner. Speaking of that, today's read is going to be about, really where is your life partner right now? Where is your soul companion match? When are they coming in? Perhaps what they look like, whatever spirit starts to give me information for, how old, if there's zodiac signs, anything that comes in through the ethers, whether it's profession, personality, we're going to go with that as it comes in. Sometimes I get really strong imagery. I can also see symbols and tattoos. I can actually, because I'm clairaudient, I can hear accents. So this will be interesting. I'm very excited. I did one of these months and months and months ago. You guys really liked it. So I like to do updates as well. So let's start off. I'm excited. And I have some corresponding stones too, if that helps you make your choice as well. Like my brain just stalled for a minute. I looked out the window and I was like, the lighting is so beautiful in here this morning. I'm excited to go outside. So let's see what is going on. First, let me also say thank you to all you viewers and subscribers and you awesome patrons for supporting my channel. I look forward to making these every day for you guys. I do a lot of research, medical, psychology, stuff like that, because I don't just believe solely in predictive things. It definitely has to be prescriptive and have life tools and use our resources wisely and just be awake to the one notion that we are so connected and that we're always loved and protected. And when we reach for positive thoughts, affirmations, and guides, it gets us in a way better stream of consciousness to handle a lot of things that the world can kind of boil up to the surface that aren't pleasant at times. But this way we have coping mechanisms and we feel stronger and we have more resilience to things like that. So it's important, especially on our path to love, because sometimes we meet some real winners. You want to go straight to the yarn barn and stitch those suckers a straitjacket because they crazy. I've met people in my life where I thought they were kidding when I was having conversations with them, and I was like, oh, you just get like crazy macho people or people that are just, they have, I can't even describe some of the strange dates that I was on when I was younger. Just people that are so self-involved. You're like, oh, why don't I leave you here sitting by yourself? Because you seem to be optimal company for yourself. We are going to run into those whiz bangers, but that's all part of life. And it's part of the humorous tapestry of dating and finding the one, right? Okay, so we're going to begin. We have number one, which is Ascension. And we also have a beautiful Rose Aura quartz. Number two is Guidance, and we have beautiful clear crystal quartz with rose quartz, and I also have some pyrite, which I love. I feel that attracts abundance, and I just love the texture of pyrite too. Guidance right now is very strong for a lot of people. They've been DMing me that they really feel like there's a roadmap for them that's provided now that they are aware, following the synchronicities and feeling calmer in their hearts and souls. And then we have Higher Self. And we have wood and bone, and then just some lovely copper pieces. I love that together. I'm really into, I love when you wear like white, gray, or turquoise and you have bone or wood. The colors are really earthy and beautiful together. When you combine earth and sky, it looks really great. Okay, so I'm going to give you a moment for your choice: Ascension, Guidance, and Higher Self. And I'm going to take a deep breath and a sip of coffee while you decide. Get your coffee, get comfortable, get a glass of wine wherever you are in the world. Chillax, and we'll see what is happening. Okay, we are going to begin with Ascension. Now, some of the questions I want to ask and find out. I want to see the zodiac signs, if we may. Let me get our stacks over here. I like to do the elementals too because it does give more room. Let's see what is going on. So we have Sage of Flames. So I feel very high potential for fire signs. Lovely. Fire signs are vibrant. They are truth seekers. They are motivators. They are great socially because they kind of seek out the exciting and they're very adventurous. So they're never like of the mundane. They're the least basic of the sign. They love, to stir up a good conversation. They love art, science, and all of those things. Are very into philosophy. So they're very great conversationalists. And also they're great cheerleaders. They want you to do well. They want you to succeed. They do have competitive natures, but not in a mean or stubborn way. It's just like, let's do this. Let's challenge ourselves. So I'm loving that. Now, next we're going to have, let me give me a good shuffle for years. See what's going on. I like to do years that are different. So I'm definitely feeling 2 years older as well. Again, there may be everything that's completely matches and one and maybe one thing off. Don't cut somebody out of the lineup because they are not a particular sign or an age. This is for a huge collective, so there will be some differentiation in certain things. But for the overall energy, I'm seeing 2 years older. I'm starting to already get imagery if they are men. This is very interesting. I'm starting to see like Javier Bardem. If you guys aren't familiar with him, look him up. I'm getting that strong imagery of him, you know, with that 5 o'clock shadow, that beautiful, gorgeous, Spanish kind of features and rich, warm brown eyes, short, wavy hair, beautiful, honey, low voice, that type of thing. Definitely, really, really strong, potent male energy, you know, that very, you know, not macho, but really, really gorgeous. I want to see also what is going on in terms of just another message. So this seer is about future prospects, decisions to make, and seeking guidance. I feel what will also be helpful in this journey and is fantastic. This person also does the same thing. They refer to tarot. They love horoscopes. They love all of that. And if this is a female aspect you're looking for, I'm definitely seeing a more Irish look, kind of Nicole Kidman-y. Yeah, red or blondish hair, lighter on the spectrum, perhaps Scandinavian or Irish. And, you know, very ethereal and small bone, very quick movements, very efficient, beautiful laughter for the women as well. Now, when it comes to the seer, I love this because, you know, this is both of you understanding hidden worlds and that there's all kinds of energy that flows through and that we have a lot to learn about that. I mean, we could spend our whole lives researching everything about worlds between worlds, but it's hard. You know, once we seek to understand what can come next in our lives, we can turn to seers, wise ones. They have useful sacred tools. They can look into the depths. They see patterns that emerge. And most often we are our own seers. When we entrust ourselves to readers, to friends, to counselors who understands our psyches. But this card says that trust that you are a cosmic seer as well. When you slow down and you look for the synchronicities and signs, you're going to see them. They're going to help guide you on your path. And intrinsically, you're absolutely going to know that they are the one, because the heart and soul combined in this, it's like completely elemental, and all at the same time there's an energetic exchange between every single chakra of you and another person every time you meet. So these are very distinct feelings, you know, the beating heart, the excitement, all of that I can't believe this is, you know, occurring. It's really amazing. So let's see one word of advice too. So you also have the grounding card. So this is saying, you know, get prepared because let me see what's going on. I'm hearing look for time frame because I don't believe I pulled out the time frame yet. So let's see what is going on in terms of that. Let me go back and check everything. Yes, we need a time frame, Spirit, if we may. Okay, so 4 months, and I always add under, and here's why, because I believe as we elevate and we really get in tune with ourselves, that we can customize our destiny when we are prepared and we are manifesting and we know we're ready and we act as if it's already here. It can happen. So this is sort of the parameters, though. I feel like 4 months and under, get ready, get aligned, get excited. Anticipation and excitement are a huge part of the law of attraction because we're looking forward to it. We're building momentum behind it, right? And again, here is, you know, some advice I'm hearing right now. Ground outside, be in nature, get away from computer screens and social media as much as you can, you know, during the day, and look at nature, look at water. I feel like water is going to be predominantly so restful and helpful. Long showers, use that water, feel every drop and feel like it's massaging you and relaxing you, because I feel that your mind goes very quickly. You're a great problem solver, yet you have a hard time turning that off. And sometimes you get a little on the perfectionism track. And what happens with that is our mind just goes and goes and goes. But turn that off and realize, you know, that your best is good enough. We're not trying to set some friggin' insane task to ourselves every day where we're exhausted, that what you're doing is fine. And, you know, it is the natural law of spiritual love attraction that your significant other is moving towards you. So you have to do very little, but get in that gorgeous receptive stage. Again, grounding, earthing, feeling good, take off your shoes, walk on a beach. And I just feel like, yeah, this person is definitely feeling you already. So you're going to start to have dreamscapes and connect that way. And also I feel like your numbers are 555. So fives are going to be your secret numbers for sure. And you're definitely going to see crazy butterfly, moth, little winged creature activities, like things fluttering by your head, all those kinds of things. And I feel like you're going to see lots of images of owls as well. These are some of your synchronistic numbers, and sevens too, I feel, are coming up for you as well. So really, you know, just be in a restful, beautiful mind space, because it is coming for you and you are deserving of this. And again, this is a really old soul. This is an old soul that understands a lot. So, you know, they're very expressive in beautiful ways. And I just love, I'm feeling like they're going to have the most gorgeous hands, and they're going to love to hold hands. And there's just this beautiful romantic aura about them. So I love that for you, group one. Beautiful. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like this video, don't forget to press like and subscribe. My name is Melanie. All my links are down below. If you'd like to support the channel, there's many, many ways. You can join my Patreon. You can order a read. Thank you for everybody who's been doing that. You can go to my Etsy store and buy some of my handcrafted goodies. I have a whole slew of some amazing Halloween stuff coming in, you guys, and the price points are really good. I mean, I really try to keep them reasonable because I want everybody to have like a fun handcrafted, you know, goodie for themselves. Just everything is down there. The little gray arrow in the bottom of the video is what brings you there. I have so many people over on Instagram that are like, how do I get there? They're DMing me. I know that arrow isn't huge, but you'll see it in the bottom right, and just press on that, or, you know, email me anything and I will help you out. Or you can just message, you know, in the comments. I always read every single comment. If you're having difficulty, let me know down there. Okay, now we're on to guidance. Very, very excited. All right, let's see what is going on. First, we're going to ask age. Age, spirit. Let's see what is going on. Oh, aces. So one. There's only a 1 year difference. It can be possibly older and younger. I feel there's kind of like a unique split in this, but one is the capital gains here. That's what I'm hearing the strongest. Let's see what is going on in terms of what kind of sign. Oh, we have an earth sign with orbs. That's kind of cool. Like, I've never seen that card before. I have so many decks that it's like the same cards come up, and I'll look at the artwork when I first get it once or twice, especially. Look how cool that is. I'm like, ooh, that would make a cool painting. I really love that. So earth sign, again, Capricorn, Taurus, very kind of confident, solid, logical, super, super reliable people. I have been married to an earth sign for 25 years, and I've got to say, I'd never have concerns about any bureaucratic bills or anything like that, because they love to check that stuff off. They can multitask like master. I mean, they just get things done. And I'm, you know, I'm such a like artistic person that I don't have time to be reading numbers. I'll actually start crying. I've been so frustrated in math that I've cried. So we'll leave that up to the earth signs. Beautiful, very lucky. I feel like they are such a wonderful life partner. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So yeah, and I'm loving that. 1 year older. Let's try to get a time frame. I love these humongous cards. They're wonderful. Oh, a 4. Yay. So 4 months. 4. It's funny when I do these sets, I get so many of 3 and 4 months that I'm always surprised that everything is so soon. But here's what's beginning with 2020 coming. I already feel like this portal of the age of Aquarius and love has opened up, and people are just so aware of their senses. They're so aware of other people. They are making leaps and bounds, and they are getting constant downloads and understanding, you know, that as a huge collective, it does not behoove us to act like cruel animals, to be so individualistic, to just get out for everything we can get, to speak ill of each other. It doesn't help us in any way. In fact, we know down deep in our soul that we feel bad after we do that. We feel heavy, right? And it can bring on a form of depression. However, when we act loving, kind, connected, think how good you feel like when you give somebody a birthday present and they love it, or fresh flowers and they love it. You feel like you got that present, right? That's what this is about. This new age that's turning of enlightenment and people understanding our love path, our course, our life path purposes, all of these things that, we don't want to endanger our health or our psyche anymore by any low vibrational behavior. So we're just like, we're going for it. So that's why the love is coming in so quickly and so beautifully. It's like people are just, they're ready for it. They really know, they know what they want. It's very distinct. And I'm already hearing, I'm going to pull a couple tarot. I'm already hearing some... Yeah, see, look at that. I was already hearing in the looks factor of men. I don't know if you guys have, I'm sure the majority of you have. If you have seen the Lord of the Rings, the King of, I think they are they actually? I wanted to say trolls, but they're not. They're the miners, the guy that looks like that. That is what the man looks like. It's like I already had the image in my head. He's the king of the people that this is going to drive me nuts when I try to think of the exact phrase of people. Anyway, he's the king. That's what he looks like. He looks like that. And also a little Viggo Mortensen too. I'm really getting those images, that strong jawline. Yeah, just really gorgeous, strong, tall, definitely 6 feet and above. Very wide shoulders, beautiful hip ratio, wonderful walk. And again, I'm hearing some accents too. I'm hearing Irish, I'm hearing Scottish, I'm hearing English accents in that portion of the world. Also some really I'm also getting some imagery of some really gorgeous Indian men too. The beautiful skin, dark eyes, gorgeous, gorgeous voices. That too. And now for the women too, beautiful Indian goddess types. I mean, amazing, long, lush, dark hair, very elegant, gorgeous, long tapered fingers, things of that nature. And look, I feel like this is part of it. This was on the top of the deck. The reason that this imagery is coming through and they seem so ethereal and beautiful too is spiritual service. These people are really in touch. Their old souls are in touch with who they are and where they've been before. And they've transmuted this knowledge and wisdom through this age. So they have a super calm demeanor. They do not get riled easily. They understand what, they understand what trivial is and they just don't even approach that arena. So anybody that tries to play, they're like, no, thank you. It's just, please remove yourself from my presence. I'm not into that. I mean, very elevated person. So I love that for you. Yes. And so soon and so wonderful. And I feel like you're already starting to feel that, that joyful anticipation. You're starting to notice your synchronicities. I feel like cats are going to be one of your animals that the imagery, you're going to have cats, seeing them all the time, beautiful black cats, tiger cats, and also tigers in general. I feel like anything that is feline is definitely your spirit animal right now. And you're just going to feel these wonderful vibrations and connectivity and know the approach is there. That's why you're starting to feel good, eat better, sleep better, all of that. And, they'll be part of the dreamscape as well. So I love that for you, Group 2. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read, if you want to support my channel in any way, through the Goddess Provisions box, everything is down there. Have a look at it. Their stuff was off the hook. I was so impressed with it. Everything. Friday is a full moon. If you want to get a read for that, there's still a few places left because this is a very powerful moon. The Friday the 13th full moons haven't happened in a while and will not happen for some time. And it actually lasts over 3 nights, and that's a rarity as well. So it's going to be very impactful for a super cleanse and renewal stage, which I really love. Great manifestation time as well. So gorgeous energy, Group 2. So now we're on to the higher self. Right away, I feel like you're elevating. You're probably feeling really great about where your life has been taking you and what's been going on. Here is your message. So you have water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. I love this because water is an element which holds history, memories, emotions, and subtle mysteries of our psyche, right? With spirit, we're asked to consider our own emotions right now, your own memories, and connect more deeply with the water in your life and make it sacred to commune with the spirits and get your emotional wisdom. So, this is letting us know too that it's the life force that we're most made up of. And what we have to do is get to that sacred space and ask for what we want when our emotions are really kind of the wellspring coming to the top, to relax, be around water. I feel like water is going to be very helpful for you right now. Long baths, showers, walking by the water. Get in touch, because what this is saying is because your new love is coming in, you want to remember what worked most beautifully on your love path before. When were you really proud of yourself? When did you navigate things beautifully and communicate wonderfully and have an open heart and open mind, okay? Because that's what good relationships are about. We don't mistrust, we don't doubt, we don't have fear, we don't get an inferiority complex or think we're less than. We know we are equals, and we go about things very beautifully and smooth at times in life, and we're very impressed by our behaviors, right? This happens. And then the opposite is true at times. So really have a reflective look back at that and go, what can I do right now that's really going to help? Let's see what's going on in terms of time, universe. We have 3 months. Wow. So 3 months time frame. This is unique because when you think September, October, November, December, Christmas really is a magical time. I feel like we're getting so close to 2020, which is absolutely like this great portal of absolute understanding of our connectivity and our innate powers that we just kind of didn't understand or didn't put to use. But with all these downloads coming up, we're really getting it. We can have whatever we want and who we want when we want, if we just focus on that and get rid of all the little this weird existential crisis always going on of needing more of this and that, and this person has this in life and they've succeeded. Who cares what any other single person is doing? It's all about you. Nobody can have your unique experience but you, because you're so special. Okay, now we're going to get some age differences here. What do we got? 2. So 2 years. Again, you guys, I want to stipulate, because this is for a collective, that if there's 1 or 2 things that are off in your thing, don't completely discount a person because they come in and be like, I'm sorry, you're 4 years older. Melanie said 2 years older. Dismissed. You know what I mean? We have to use our common sense in these things because it is for a collective. But for the majority, I'm definitely feeling they are quite close. That you also have similar backgrounds. This person, it's going to be funny how many things that you do have in common. It's going to blow your mind. And this is part of the reason why I feel this past life connection, you're going to feel like you already know what they like, how they're going to behave, things they're going to say. And when you become more physical, that you're expecting, and those feelings were already anticipated because there already is a past life connection with that for sure. And here's why too. You have the Great Wheel. This is all about karmic love, soul love connection, coming back around, time being, cyclical, and you revisiting. Perhaps it was an unrequited love or something, and they were meant to come through. And then I'm just loving that. What is going on with that too? We are going to see what kind of sign they are. Okay, so we have a water sign. Beautiful. Some of the most deepest, most artistic, wonderful people in the world that I know are water signs. They just think outside the box. They're not only cerebral, but they're ethical, and they're also ethereal. Like they just think on a different plane, and they can multitask, and they can get the wide read because of their emotional intelligence of a room, of a social situation. So they're ideal to go places with. Also very sensitive. They're going to really care about how you feel and how life is treating you. Seriously, like they are going to care. Now, I just had a image pop in my head that was very, very strong, and I'm going to see this person. I know this sounds crazy, and I don't even know what he looks like anymore, but I'm seeing the name Steve McQueen, wide set, blue eyes, that old movie star kind of glamour, that kind of look, like Frank Sinatra when he was young. Steve McQueen, that beautiful, just Irish English kind of presence, but definitely a lighter blue eye. Some have salt and pepper hair. Some are, mid brown to blonde, but it's just that lovely wide set eyes, gorgeous. And the women are like, it's funny, almost like Stephanie Seymour, long wavy hair, and some of them as well. I see beautiful Indian women as well keep coming up, and also this is very unique. And some of the women that are coming in look like Queen Latifah gorgeous. You know, that big wide smile, that creamy low voice, that type of thing. There's a whole kind of like a cacophony of faces and people I see right now. So it's going to be a beautiful blend. And a lot of people have beautiful mixed race attributes as well. Very exciting. This is, I love the time flies. This means the time is going to go very quickly. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be busy over the next couple months. So your healthy detachment to this is part of what's bringing it in. You're not feeling like the pressure. Oh, I have to do this. I have to do this to prepare. You don't need to do anything except for acclimate to the idea of being loved and cherished and being able to share time and space with people, right? That's not always easy, but we are learning how to do that. Again, I feel like this is a brand new like cycle for you too, where you're going to feel really empowered. You're going to communicate beautifully. See, you're over. I wanted to pull one more card for you. You have returning home. This person is going to feel like returning home. This person is a sacred link to your past. And when you transition, you're going to feel like this life in between lifetimes, this loving welcome when you see them. It's going to be so, apparent to you. There's no second guessing that this is the one for you. Your heart is literally going to be jumping out of your chest, and theirs as well. It's going to be one of those things where you're just staring at each other and you're like, have I been staring at them for 45 minutes straight, or am I acting normal? One of those. Yeah, I love this card for that. Returning home, your soul match, your beautiful one that has been missing. And I feel like there have been gaps, like a century or more of gaps, and that's why you're missing them. So if sometimes you just feel this hollowness and this pain, it's them, and they're coming back, and you missed that. They are, your eternal one. So I love that for you, group 3. That is so beautiful. If you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Melanie. Don't forget to press like and subscribe if you like this video. And if you like these types of videos, let me know. I'll make more of them. Like, I just pop all over whatever, sort of comes into my head, but I know you guys liked this sort of thing in the past, so I thought I would do that. And all my links are down below. Yeah, everything, all the little buttons are there for subscribing, everything, the little gray arrow if you need a private read. Full moon is coming up on Friday. I love doing reads, and I have some more spots for that for the full moon reads. My Etsy store, everything is down there. Just check it out. Come see me on Instagram. I do daily posts and memes, and I run contests over there and specials. I do all kinds of fun stuff. They're like a fun extended family, and I love you guys. You crack me up every day. So love and light. I'm going to go upload. Peace out.